instead of roads, there are canals, and instead of cars, there are gondolas. Can you guess where we are? Yeah, this is Venice, and you can get here from the airport either by train or by bus. A nicer way though is a water taxi. So this is the Grand Canal, and it is, as you can see, surrounded by very beautiful buildings that are very old, and in most of them there have been some celebrities living. And well, you can buy a ticket for water transport for 25 euros, a day ticket, and then for more days it is less expensive. Like for 3 days it's 45 euros. Another super touristy place here is St. Mark's Square. There is the St. Mark's Cathedral and the St. Mark's Clock Tower, but where is St. Mark himself? He is up on the cathedral, safe from the tourists and the pigeons. Yeah, there are lots of pigeons here, and they are pretty used to tourists, so they can even come sit on your shoulder or eat from your hand. So during the high tide, this place gets flooded, and tourists have to take their shoes off to get to walk around. So we were at the St. Mark's Square, but it was really hot outside, so we decided to come inside here, this fancy restaurant, and we ordered a coffee and water. But also for free we got chips and cookies, and this liquid, it's see-through, but I don't know what that is. And this place is really expensive. Like, ice cream is 24 euros.
Questo è il palazzo centrale. Every day, 50,000 tourists come to Venice. If you want to get away from the big crowds, you can take a walk around the small streets
of Venice without any taxis or gondolas, just with your 2 feet. If you try to use GPS, it might get mixed up because the streets are really small, and yeah. But if you get lost, don't worry. Just try to find the nearest canal and walk along it until you come to the Grand Canal. Venetian masks might sound romantic, but for many years now they have just been selling cheap plastic copies. Well, actual Venetian masks can cost up to 3,000 euros. Sadly, Venice is sinking, and it is estimated that in about 80 years it will be completely under the sea. If you wake up early enough here, you can go outside and see all the cargo boats bringing supplies and food to stores, restaurants, and cafes. Pretty much the first tourist attraction of Venice is the Grand Canal, with the big, beautiful buildings on both sides of it, looking like from some postcard. You only have time to turn your head from one side to the other and to hope for the boat to stop. Well, the Grand Canal has similar troubles to normal roads, and to avoid traffic, it is more expensive for gondolas like this to travel on it than on smaller roads like this. The Great Canal is like a literal concert of beauty. It's absolutely like fantastic, and like all the old buildings, and in very many of them there have been famous people living, like for example Vivaldi and Marco Polo. Venice. Though many people, when they think of Venice, they only think about the Great Canal and the St. Mark's Square. Well, that's not all that there is. Actually, there's 118 islands of Venice. And they have like really small islands, like for example, the Beach Island, the Armenian Island, the Glass Mower Island, and the Plague Island.
I'm gonna tell this heart of mine, I gotta find a way to just forget her. Gonna try and say it's time to let her go her own sweet way. But every little move she makes only takes my love a little closer. Any other guy who really knows her would feel the same way too. Every time she looks my way, I have to say I hear the music playing. Voices in my head that keep on saying she's the one for you. Of all the other girls I know, this one is in a class so on her own. And though I've tried, I've really tried, I just can't leave that girl alone. Every little move she makes only takes my love a little closer. Any other guy who really knows her would feel the same way too. Every little move she makes only takes my love a little closer. Any other guy would feel the same way too. Of all the other girls I know, this one is in a class all on her own. And though I've tried, I've really tried, I just can't leave that girl alone.